Alright, so welcome back YouTube, welcome back to the channel. As you guys see in the title, another day of picking through a storage auction locker. Should be fun. I just picked up a locker here the other day for 50 bucks. The bid started off at $10 and went up to 50 bucks. I saw about $50 worth of stuff that I know I could use and stuff that I was going to buy just from the store itself. So I figured it would be a bonus to pick it up for $50. If you guys are new to the channel, and you guys are new to storage lockers, what happens is these lockers are auctioned off. People owe a certain amount of money on the locker. The person who owed this locker actually owed $2,600. They eventually said, you know what, this stuff has to be auctioned off. We're not going to get our money. Since they didn't get their money of $2,600, they auction it off. You are legally allowed to bid on your own locker, so if the previous owner wanted to come to this auction or someone, the family member wanted to come to this auction, you can bid on the stuff as well. There's only about 3 or 4 other people here. All people who I've seen at other storage facilities, and I bid up to 50 bucks against one other bidder and purchased the locker. These seem to be a big hit. A lot of people seem to like these videos, and I'll show you guys exactly what I found as we dig through the treasure together. Ours is actually, we didn't purchase a locker outside. We actually purchased a locker inside these doors. So actually I think the door is over here. So let's get out there and see what we got in the locker today. Let's do it. All right, so this is a locker we bought. Some people might be new to the channel or new to auctions, and I actually just learned about this the other week. Is there's two slots here. One of these slots, so if this is your locker, your lock's over here. The storage facility, when you owe a certain amount of money and you haven't paid, they put their own lock on here, so you can't go back in and, you know, take all the good stuff and not pay. Obviously, if you know you're not going to pay within like a week or two of getting a notice, you might take out the good stuff. But when they say they're going to sell the stuff for auction, they put their own lock on there. They put their own lock on there, so you can't take the good stuff. Just learned that the other day, but here we go. Well, happens every time. Here's what we bought. All right, so I spent $50 for this locker. A couple things that stood out. What happens is they open up the gate. You guys can bid on it. You can't go inside, obviously, and you can't touch anything. So what stood out for me is I needed a new trash can. I was at the hardware store the other day, and they were 30 bucks with a lid. And the other thing I needed was a table. And those go for about $30 to $40 at Walmart. So you got about 70 bucks worth there. Brian get it for 50 bucks if you shop around. Figured I can definitely use that. I saw a lot of lacrosse sticks as well. You guys can probably see a lacrosse stick over there. I'm not a lacrosse player. I never played lacrosse. But I figured there might be some higher-end sports equipment in here somewhere. But I guess we'll start digging and see if there's anything good. The Darth Vader guy looks pretty cool. I don't know what he's worth. But let the fun begin. So we got there's some gas in there, but what we got going on over here is this is going to be my flea market pile of stuff that can go flea market. This is obviously going to be garbage. I know a lot of this stuff probably I'll donate, but something like this, some broken, I don't even know what that is for. And some rations. That's all scrap metal on the bottom, but some of these rags, it's like a used t-shirt. Stanley. That might work. You know what? Gotta make a scrap pile as well. Like all those empty screws, I might just end up scrapping. Always come prepared, and you do have to take everything out of the locker. If you don't take everything, you get banned from future locker auctions at this facility, and some auctioneers will actually ban you. Somebody might want that at the flea market. They will ban you from future auctions within that company. We have snake bedding. I don't see a snake in there. Somebody at the flea market might want that. Reptile fogger. Huh. Oh. Some of this stuff also I will check on eBay, so if something like that might be like a $30 item on eBay, I can't check it up on my phone right now, but Something like that, I will check on eBay to see if it goes on eBay instead. This looks intriguing. It opens. Got a bunch of tools. Alright. So some of the tools, just go quickly over it. Got some sort of driver. Got a socket on the end. This is Craftsman. So those are always good to pick up. Got some other things. I don't know what this is. Some other tools as well. This is a jigsaw maybe. And a bunch of bolts and screws and stuff at the bottom. Get this out of the way. For that. But you got a cooler here. Always cautious. That's actually something I could have used a long time ago. These sell very, very well. Don't know if it has a brand on it. It does. Stearns. I don't know if Stearns is a good brand, but if you get stuck in a stream, these are good for fishing. These are good for if you get water in your basement. They don't smell too bad. I don't notice that. They look pretty big, so they will probably be sold as well. This guy's pretty cool. He's a little firefighter, concrete thing. So this is going to go to a flea market as well. If they're concrete, you can generally get about 10 bucks for those things. So 5, 10 bucks. Some paperwork. Got a whole, got a purse. It's their wallet. So something like this with all their paperwork and stuff in that, I would give it back. It's not something I want to keep. I have no reason for it, so I'd give this back to them. To their previous owner. I'd bring it up to the front, and they'll get it back to them. It's got more wallets and stuff. What else is in here? You have this whole bag of. This is probably for a blind. Oh, it's actually a bed sheet. It's not a blind. But that's donatable. What else you got in here? Somebody saved all the receipts. Oh wow. Look at this. This guy's pretty cool. Millennium Falcon. That's a good flea market item. Something like this, I can't look it up right now. This can be like something that's worth 30 or 40 bucks. Or it can be, oh, it's an alarm clock. I'll put in the flea market section. Busted up VHS player. And some other stuff. So this is going to be a garbage bin down the line. Alright, just threw a couple things. I'm trying to make some space around here. What is all this? Looks like more tools. Got a miter box. A little electrician box. Hot glue. Skill saw. So that's a couple bucks at the flea market for that thing. Got a little Ryobi. It looks like a heat gun or maybe a screwdriver. And just more assortment of hardware and stuff like that. Got some more bed rails. One's there. I see another one back there. Someone on my other video said that they're worth about 35 bucks on Craigslist. So if that's true, I got about 70 bucks on bed rails. It's not a bad score. It probably is a fishing box because you know what? I see a fishing net right there. Seems to be like people in this area like fishing. Nope, it's not a fishing box. It's like an electrician box. A little. Yeah, if you're an electrician, what brand are these? I don't think they're any great brand. So a bunch of tools, some testers down there. I see some fuses. It's a good flea market box. I talk a lot about the flea market because that's where a lot of this stuff ends up going. It ends up going to the flea market because something like this probably isn't worth it to pack it, ship it on eBay. Wouldn't be good if I put a huge hole in the fishing net. It's a nice one, actually. I've sold these a couple times at the market. 10 bucks usually I get for them. Here we got another one of these. Go with the other one. But usually you can get 10 bucks for these. There's a couple holes in it. Jokingly, there's a couple holes. I do like these mystery boxes. This one might be like a road flare kind of setup. No. Another one of these. So you got a whole wrench set. You got some drill bits. I don't know what these cost. These are like at Harbor Freight. You probably get these for like 20, 30 bucks. This one looks complete, unless I'm completely missing something here. But I expect to get $15, $20 for that. Got this cool Star Wars guy, Darth Vader. I don't know the year on him. He doesn't look old. He's probably something new. He's probably something that costs $40 or $50 new. He's missing one of his screws in his mask. So that's something that's got to get checked on eBay, because he might be worth a little bit more than 10 bucks. It's probably, I don't know, 2 feet tall, 3 feet tall. And that's what it is. Bunch of textbooks in there. Bunch of textbooks. Go to the wristband. Looks like just a bunch of clothes. Controller of some sort. This is Xbox One or 360. Xbox One. So this locker isn't really that old. Got an Xbox controller. It's missing the whole back setup. I don't know. Maybe the Xbox is in here. What is this? Alright. The straw. Really? There's definitely residue on the inside as well. That's definitely reefer. That's not I don't even know what else you would smoke in this thing. So I don't even know what that would be worth. I mean, obviously it has to be clean. You'd probably get in trouble for having it. I don't know. Might have to ship it to Colorado or something. Alright. Is this a... yeah, alrighty. Just I want to find the Xbox or the mother load. Samsung. It's for a lock. That's kind of cool. It's like a cookie jar. I think it's missing the lid. It's got cookies in it. This looks like it goes to a piece of some sort of toy. What else we got in the corner? Looks like we got a flag, and we got another tool. Got a jacket up here. Does it have a brand on it? South Pole. Run this through the wash. This might be an eBay item, or if not, it'll be a flea market item. Now, if winter coming up, a lot of people will be after that kind of stuff. Looks like a tarp. We got a box here. Diapers. Looks like brand new diapers. What's this bag? A bag on top of something. Oh. Huh. Mugs. These Taco Bell? I don't know why you'd save these. These are just... there's other stuff at the bottom. There's like some gloves. I don't know. Got another lacrosse stick. I guess I'll take both lacrosse sticks. That is 3 lacrosse sticks. So STX, I don't know if that's a good brand. It says STX something. Let's see what's in this. Oh, bunch of toys. Tonka. Smaller toys as well. It's a good flea market. This might be G.I. Joe. Does it have a name on it? I don't see a name. They're newer. They're not 80s or 90s. Some of these might be Dollar Tree versions. I'm not sure. It says U.S. Marine Corps. Some interesting items here. Might be some action figures at the bottom. There you go. We got some action figure guys. What was that? What's in here? Looks like we got all bedding. This might even be good old Scooby-Doo. So that'll be donated. Clothes, got a thing. I don't know. So that'll be donated as well. This. More trucks. Some more clothes. Got some lawnskeeping clothes, t-shirts. Lots of clothes it seems to be like. This box was taped. Flags. Empty AT&T box. Tons of CDs, all country music. And other things. Got a collar for a dog. Probably you can learn how to potty train it. This globe's not too bad. Good old globe. I don't know. Alright, moving to the back. Got a post hole digger. You may dig a post for something. That over there. More tools. It's kind of weird. There's a lot of tools in here and there's a lot of baby stuff. So all sorts of tools. We got wrenches. Chinese wrenches. Probably about $5–10 bucks in tools there. A couple assortment of things. This is brand new. It's over the door hook rack for, I guess, you put your towels on there. Paint tray. A dog bowl. Some electric wire and a pot. This looks like all. You got some glasses here. I don't know if this stuff goes bad. It looks brand new. That expired like 3 years ago. All sorts of cosmetics. Got another wallet. Got a random wrench falling in here. Deodorants and stuff like that. More paperwork. Got another toy. Hanger. And a bunch of clothes again. So the donation people are going to love me. Nice aqua blue color. And another rake. Found like 8 rakes today. I'm not really up to date with my luggage, but I don't know what brand this is. Looks fairly clean and the other pieces look to be in there. So that's a good flea market item as well. Somebody will be able to use that. We got some more bags. Got a garbage bag. Got some stuff in the bottom. Oh, we got a basketball. Random basketball. There we go. Good old Western Conference. Got a bunch of teams on there. Some more bags, looks like, or a blanket. Some more tools as the wind picks up. Got a piece of trim, a level, and some more wire. Just kind of separating stuff right now. All these bags, like I said, were all going to be donations. So I'm trying to keep that in the back. That way when I get to one of these donation bins, I can just drop them off. This thing is still talking. All that stuff up there is going to be flea market. This is all recyclables. I still got all this stuff out here, and there's still a lot in here. So that's the thing about storage lockers, is you have to have some sort of way to transport everything. At the same time, you have some sort of way to store this stuff. Or like garbage, because there's definitely going to be a lot of just garbage. Know what to say. This is the table that I wanted. I even put this over here. Should be a good flea market table. It's a little small, but I think it'll work. The ones I have are pretty beat up. I see a license plate down there. And some sort of instrument up top, as well as another fishing net. So this instrument might be worth some money. So I don't know what this is. Musical instruments generally are worth some sort of value. I see a number on it. The bottom it says T602P USA, but I don't see a name, unless there is a name and I'm just not seeing it. But this would definitely be an eBay item as well. Here we go. Holton by LeBlanc. Got a little dent there. Probably affects the value. I don't know. Holton by LeBlanc. Might be like a $20 thing. It might be a $200 thing. That I do not know. But that will definitely be searched on eBay. More tools and other things. And more gas tanks. And more of these things. Interesting. For when you need to take your tire off. It's probably about 50 feet of wire there. More dog bowls and electronics and stuff, so that's what that whole box is all about. We got a bowling ball. That's what that is, good old bowling ball. In this far corner, got a limb clipper. It looks like we also, well, here's an axe. Wet for some reason. Got a nice fishing pole here, tucked away. This one's a pretty nice one. I don't know if that's salt water. It's, I don't know, 10 feet. Usually it's all about the reel. Redman reel. It's got a massive hook on the end as well. So I don't know what the value is on that. That's a good, these always sell, especially the better ones. Gotta watch out for that hook. Alright, almost done. As you see, there's a lot of water in here. I think the water came in through this way. It's rained the last couple days here. These two bins are trash. You got trash, This over here is flea market, so I got 2 bins and a couple items of flea market. That's also flea market. That's flea market. This is all scrap metal. And of course, the fishing pole, which probably is a good one. That's also going to be flea market. So there's definitely, I would say, I have at least $50 to $100 in flea market stuff. Cooler as well would be flea market. But that's probably a lot of baking stuff. Like, these lockers kind of confuse me, because it's like, why would somebody hold on to a lot of this stuff? But at the same time, there are a couple good items in here. I didn't look up this either. Sometimes these power supplies are worth some cash. They're just, I don't know if like this is something someone would store, or is it like somebody got evicted and somebody just threw all the stuff in here. You got a whole box of tools here, looks like. All sorts of, wow, the box is heavy. Holy mackerel. Some adjustable wrenches. This is a Husky one. So we gotta go through all these. This is Great Neck. You always gotta look for if there's any. This is China. Gotta look for Snap-on, but that's probably $10, $15 in tools there. That's a nice little surprise. That thing's gonna be a problem to get rid of, and we'll have to break that up somehow. Warrior TPX needs a grip. It's kind of all just mosh pit in here. I don't know how I'm going to plan on getting rid of this stuff. I know this is all recyclable stuff. Paper, plastic. That's all filled with paper. There's also more plastic and stuff. But moving along, should be finished here shortly. It was overall a fun locker to go through. Lots of good things to be had, as well as a lot of stuff that has to be discarded. Alright, so that's going to look like it's going to kind of wrap it up here. Overall, another fun treasure hunt. The locker is now cleaned out. I just broom swept it. As you can see, here's the wet spot that was in the locker. I don't know how long. It's probably how it's always been, so that's kind of rough if that's, you know, where you store your stuff. But somebody else wanted to see what it looks like when it's broom swept, all done. That's it. That's what it looks like. Usually what I would do for a locker like this, before I actually go through it the day that I buy it, I would throw down one of those smoke bombs. It kills all the insects and stuff like that, but you guys might be able to tell from the top that this locker goes into the next locker, and it goes into that locker up there. So if I put the smoke bomb in here, the fogger, it would just leak over there and it wouldn't do its job. So just an FYI, if you guys want to buy a locker, you should definitely think about putting a fogger in or some sort of bug killer before you actually go through everything. Let it sit overnight. That way you don't take home a bunch of insects. We definitely found a lot of cool items today. It was fun. The van is loaded up. I'm going to make a stop at the recycling place. I'm going to make a stop off at some of those clothing bins, and then the warehouse as well. So everything's going to a good home. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. If you guys want to see more storage locker videos just like this treasure hunt as well, make sure to subscribe to the channel, because these videos come out quite frequently. I've been trying to pick up a lot more storage lockers for you guys, since they seem like they are a lot of fun. So subscribe, and until next time, have a great day. Keep living a dream. Peace.